today. I want to
Sure.
ask you, John, what are you holding right there? What's that?
This is a conversion I did for a good friend of mine, and he's going to be getting to see this on Saturday night.
Oh, wow. Anybody I know?
Richard Pine.
Is that Richard Pines?
Yeah. Yep. He had brought it in for a setup, and
Oh, wow. What is it?
it's 37 spec, 12 fret dread, hide glued.
Wow.
You play better than I can.
Well, I don't know. Wow.
Yeah. We in fact, what we did is on the back strip. You know how 35s have the symbol. I inlaid that, put that in there, and then if you take a look at the binding, that's all snake wood to match the tuner posts.
Oh, wow. What was this?
A D35 VS. It was a 12 string.
Oh, was it?
It was a 12 string.
Oh.
I hand cut that, inlaid that.
I guess you can't tell Richard it isn't ready and give it to me for a couple weeks, right?
We can do a Willie Nelson and we'll all carve our names in at the Dork Fest.
Yeah, can we get a Willie Hall right here?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, he wanted me to do the stagecoach rosette across the fingerboard.
Oh, neat. Like from the John Mayer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Has
Yeah.
he seen any pictures of this
Oh
yet?
yeah, he's actually had it. He brought it back
Oh.
here for me because
Okay.
we needed to tweak the setup to make him happy. In fact, it didn't look this bad when I started, but almost.
Wow.
So I take things like this and turn them into that.
Wow. He does.
Yeah.
Actually, that's part of the reason I'm here to ask you that. I've known you more than 10 years now, and I want to say I'm very grateful for all the advice and all the help you do for us at Maury's Music. And I have, people ask me all the time, what do you do more of? I know you sell guitar kits, you teach guitar kit building classes, you actually repair and set up and modify and in this case restore old guitars.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what Blues Creek Guitars is.
We're two old people who just don't know what a day off is. If you sit that one down, we actually teach people how to build guitars. And I have one of my class guitars. This is a class that we did. The guy's name was Charlie Clark, and his wife passed away. And he came up here to build a guitar. And that's typically a classical rosette, but he picked that rosette because it has blue in it, which was his wife's favorite color.
Aww.
And so we put that in there, helped him build his guitar, and if you show him the back, it really came out. That's a real nice piece of East Indian rosewood.
Oh, wow.
So we did that, and I'm just waiting for him to come back up because he wants to see how we set the bridge and put the neck back in and all of that. He was actually from down around York Springs.
Oh, yeah?
So nice little old fella, and I hope to see him soon.
So when you take a class here to build a guitar, do you actually buy the materials here and everything?
Some people have brought their own wood, but generally they come here for a class. They don't need to bring anything but their hands and Band-Aids. And we actually build the guitar in the white in a week.
Really?
And I don't take more than 2 students. And I generally build a guitar with my students so that they get to see the process and the similarities between one guitar and another.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we generally do, let's face it, we've seen round dots on a fingerboard to death, and I'm a big fan of the older stuff, and I'm going to pull some of this tape off so you can see. What we generally do is we do the old long scale square diamond pattern on the fingerboards. I just think that looks so much classier than a round dot.
That's what I've got on my own 28D.
Yeah, I love them. But we'll be showing you Pearlzilla later, so we'll take you from one extreme to the other. So
The Legend of Pearlzilla. If you don't know already, you will know soon.
I called it the Beast, and our friend Tom Buck over in Oklahoma, he's the one who named it Pearlzilla.
Oh, is that right? I never knew who named it.
I had taken 3 guitars out that year. 2 were cherry. One was a dovetail. One was not. But we hid the.
I remember that.
We hid all of the connecting, and we were just giving it to people to see if anybody could tell whether it was a dovetail or not.
That was sneaky.
And they couldn't. We had a lot of fun with that. and I took Pearlzilla out. Pearlzilla, I want to thank my friend David Nichols. He's the man who taught me how to inlay pearl. Even the inside of that guitar has inlay. You saw that.
Yeah, but I'm still surprised every time I hear that.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary.
So we got guitar building classes. We have the actual kits that you're going to use to build your guitars. You also sell.
Well,
those?
we scratch build it. We don't build from a kit at the class.
You don't?
Oh no. You go over here and you pick a board.
Oh.
And we'll
really?
take it downstairs. And yeah, it's not a no. We build. In fact, most people when they come for a class generally build authentics and pretty much like the old stuff.
Oh wow.
So
that's fantastic.
Yeah, these aren't. They're nice guitars. In fact, a good friend of mine, Dan Spector, told me it's the first time he took a vacation where he made money. Because
you can build a guitar and obviously
oh,
sell
he's
it.
been here a couple of times. In fact, we haven't heard from him for a while, but he's over New Jersey. He built a guitar. In fact, he built a couple guitars.
Oh wow.
I don't know how many he's made, and ukuleles. So
really?
Yeah, he does it for. He's into commercial real estate. So he's in a high pressure job, and then he likes to build boxes with holes in them to calm his nerves.
So now when you go through this process, let me ask you, how long have you been building guitars? Not commercially, but just...
Since about 98.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a quick answer? Where did you learn, or is it just information amassed all across
Well, the way
your
I
life?
learned is I had my shoulder tore up at work, and I was off work for a while. And Jim Kandabowski came to visit me, and I wasn't allowed to drive for a long time.
Huh.
And he said, because I love to do woodworking, he said, you ought to go out to Martin Guitar and take a tour. So I did. I came home and told Brenda I'm going to build a guitar kit.
And what year was this?
98.
Oh, okay.
And I was on workers' comp, and she said, well, we don't have the money. So when we get the money, we can do it.
Sure.
So I don't remember if it was the same day or the next day. I went down to the local store, bought a $1 scratch-off ticket. I hit for $500, went home, kissed her on the cheek, and I left. And 2 weeks later, I had my first guitar.
Are you serious?
That's pretty much what happened, yeah.
Wow.
So I built 14 my first year, and Roy Sketz and Jeremy Trock, they were out at what is GMC up the old
factory.
And Mike Dickinson, Steve Kovacic, they kind of urged me to take it to the next level.
Wow.
And in 2000, I opened my first eBay store, and I've been doing this ever since.
Wow.
And we kind of always were full-time. Brenda started full-time before I did, and in 2009, then I was full-time. But I was like working 2 full-time jobs.
Sure.
And my son's now, he wants to get into it, so...
Fantastic.
Like you take one little step and this comes up and that comes up, and you can see people started signing my shop. I don't even know how that actually started, but it's a tradition that we keep going. So you'll have to write your name down somewhere.
I would love that. Thanks for all your time.
Not a problem.
That was awesome.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.